October 28, 1940, Mediterranean Sea. It appears that the Axis High Command hates its tin can sailors, sending them to their watery graves no matter what. In the latest attempts, they added a few light cruisers to the mix, but their fate was still the same. This is what mutinies are made of. Hello and welcome back to War on the Sea, the Mad campaign, where we have yet another patrol. This time I've got my Corsairs to come in, because they're useless as fighters, so I'll try to see whether I can use them as bombers. They are still a fair distance away, although not that away, you can barely see them here on the horizon. I believe that this is going to be the first ship attacked, and then this, so we will see. It's Kriegsmarine all the way today, so we will see. Oh no, they're going after this one. I'm skip bombing, which is... I just don't have the patience on something like this to go and line them up and do everything as needed. So, yeah, I'm not that keen. I don't really care if I get... yeah, well, my bombs skipped because they are... well, never mind. Yeah, well, maybe these ones will hit actually. No, they skipped all the way. Yeah, well, you can see them skipping here. Well, that was a good hit. So we've hit something. But as you can see, we've paid the price. It's quite a lot of AAA. We lost quite a few planes. Actually, we lost fewer planes than I expected. We lost only 3. But I am a bit callous now about planes, to be honest. But we've got 2 good hits on this destroyer. So hopefully it will go down. Let's see. No, it looks like they will survive, so let's go. Also, we've damaged one of them quite a bit. We lost 2 planes actually, not 3. That's okay. The reason why I was nervous about this was because they are quite close to here, to the invasion force. That I might actually send them here instead, until at least I get to clean up this part of the MAD with my Task Force 27. Anyways, apart from that, Task Force B has rearmed in Alexandria, which, as you've seen, is getting some small attacks from, like, inconsequential attacks from the Axis forces, and they're going to go back to bomb Tobruk. We've took over Benghazi, and we will win this fight, I would say, shortly. Once we fill it, we will go to Tobruk, we will then go to El Alamein, and I will probably, with this task force, go for Palermo, so that we can speed up things. Anyways, that's the plan, we will see how it goes. And we have yet another patrol in the Western MAD, and I've got Spitfires here from Mersal Kabir that are going to engage them with their rockets, because I don't like them at all. And the more of the this small boat, destroyers, patrol boats, whatever, we destroy, the better for us, because it's just annoyance. Plus, who knows, maybe if we destroy enough of these, we will get some slightly bigger ships coming on us, and that would be good. So let's watch how we will deal with these guys with our rockets. Do we get some hits? Oh, we should get some hits, yeah. We got some hits. Good. We will get some hits on us. I don't really care, because I'm callous like that. That was a good hit. I think that might have been a magazine explosion, and we've lost another one and another one. But we are... yeah, one's gone. Two's gone. We lost a few. Who cares? This one is still alive. If she wants to come back for some more, that's fine. We will go and oblige. We've lost 2 Spitfires in this fight, so while she is pretty badly damaged towards the aft, and 2 of her sisters are going down. Me like. What's there not to like, to be honest? Okay, so 2 sunk, 1 with heavy damage. Yeah, 3 actually. Aircraft lost. Whatever. Whatever and ever. Okay, what's this? 3 ships don't care. I have decided that I will have another go at bombarding Toronto. So I'm just waiting here. How long does this take? 13 hours. We've wasted our best chance already. But, you know what, let's go. Anyways. And invasion force here, I need to get the soldiers on. You can see how fast you can onboard something if you really care. Instantaneously you can shift 6,000 soldiers on ships. Yeah. That would be, will also go and bomb Toronto, and we'll see how that goes. So that's it for the time being, and later on time we'll see how it goes. Hurrah! The Axis has decided to send something bigger our way, finally. We do have something that can come and greet them, but it's gonna take time because I bought a new battleship with together with the light cruiser, but these are by my count something that I'm not sure whether even our battleship could deal with, so we are going to greet them with something else first. At the moment this is just a reconnaissance flight, so we are going to send the bombers in first and then we will see what we can do. So I'll have to decide what are we going to do. There is a number of light cruisers. I can see there is 1 light cruiser here, what's this? This looks like a heavy cruiser, and 2 Italian heavy cruisers. Okay, I will bomb all 3 heavy cruisers. Bombs away from lots of us. We've dropped lots of bombs. We dropped a plane, but we will see 2 planes. Yeah, and let's see how this does. Okay, so I would say that all of the 3 heavy cruisers are in a pretty bad shape. So even if we lost quite a few planes, 1 is sinking. Unfortunately, the problem with these is that I didn't really have a force to deal with them. 2 is sinking. I'm afraid all 3 of them will sink. So we will probably not get a proper battle, especially if this one rams into this guy. I couldn't afford to get them to Malta, so, and all 3 of them are sinking, and you are trying to save the survivors by being a ghost ship. I'm sure they will appreciate it. So we still have a light cruiser here, and they still might push on, which would be good, because then we could engage them with our forces, which will be, I wouldn't call it a match, because we have 1 destroyer, 1 light cruiser, and 1 heavy and 1 battleship, but at least sort of not one-sided fight as possible. But as you can see, the high-level bombing precision in this is insanely good, and you can just kill anyone with it. It's yeah, it goes to the point where it's not that much fun, to be honest, unless you just Like, if you want to see spectacular explosions and things like that, I think it's better to go to the build up a scenario and go there. But this is doesn't require a huge amount of skill and is just like killing of the innocents, so to say. So we sunk 3. These are definition heavy cruisers. I think this might have been heavy cruiser as well. We lost 5 aircraft, which is nothing in the scene of things. Let's have a look what we sunk. Enemy losses. Well, it was light cruiser. Okay. Nuremberg light cruiser, Zara 2, Zara heavy cruisers. We might have had a chance to go and fight with them. Hard to say. Anyway, we sunk them now, so we will see how that goes. And I am coming on both sides of them, one with Lion, and I might join these 2 battleships into one force afterwards. Just so, and keep it here, just so if we can see another convoy, because last time we've had it, it was like where they were sending one after the other. So if we do have something like that, I would like to engage it in a sea battle. We'll see. And the rest of the convoy continued on, despite the majority of its protection, namely the heavy cruisers and 1 light cruiser, have been destroyed. They're coming to meet our boys, which is Leander, well, modified Leander, Aussie Leander, Aussie Tribal, and British Nelson, which is as ridiculous a battleship as you can imagine. And she was using HE rounds on the Leipzig, which, to be honest, in reality, that would have probably worked really well, because being hit by 18-inch shell or whatever it is that Nelson has, AP round would just sort of go all the way through. But we are not in reality, and I found that, strangely enough, even on these ships, AP rounds are better. So, and I would say that Brisbane, which is the modified Leander, the one that never existed, is shooting at some of the merchants, which is okay. We need to kill the merchants as well. And you can see us just over here, I guess. I can see it. No, it can't be over there. Oh yeah, here I am. Here I can see the 3 ships just on the horizon. We will see whether we will get a good hit on this Leipzig. That's about 17,000 yards of us. This is going to be the final encounter. So again, if you are new to the channel and you have liked what you've seen so far, then please consider subscribing. That helps the channel quite a bit. Otherwise, comments, likes, everything, any feedback is welcome, as long as I understand why I'm giving that feedback, so I can do something about it. Nelson is getting hit and actually damaged by Leipzig, which is very weird. Another interesting thing is that Brisbane has 99 solution on Leipzig, while Nelson has only 79. Yeah, go figure. I've swapped actually Brisbane to attack Leipzig as well, because basically we can chase down the merchants at any time. That's not a big deal. We really need to get the escorts down, that's the main thing. After that, the merchants, it's just chasing them down and not doing that much, but the light cruiser can potentially do some minor, admittedly, but still some damage. What I'll do probably is I will get a heavy cruiser added to this force, so that I can try to engage something like we had before with 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers. Because I would say that 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers on the Axis side, and on our side having a battleship plus heavy cruiser plus a light cruiser should be sufficient to deal with that. And I saw at the start of the campaign that when AI sent one convoy like this, then shortly afterwards they sent a second convoy like this. So I would really like to get some good naval engagements. Well, we finally caused some damage on Leipzig where it's actually burning. We have got the damage on us where it's not burning, but where it's where we have flooding. But I wish we need to get more hits on Leipzig. But I do have to say that this Nelson class battleship does look ridiculous. With it looks like a speedy act, and it can do all of 23 knots. Like, if it was fast, then you sort of would understand the build like this. But yeah, they had some ridiculous designs, British, towards the end of the war. And Leipzig is being beaten into the pulp. I would say that probably some of the ships will run away, because especially this fast destroyer, though it's not getting so fast, we'll see. Okay, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to break off Nelson because she's slow. And I'm going to get these two guys and speed them up so that we can properly start cleaning this merchant mess. And Samar has been hit, so okay, yeah, we are getting the fire spread too much. Okay, break off please, slow down and lie small. This is the problem with the destroyers, they are super vulnerable to anything. You look at them and at least ours, the enemies, no. Okay, I would say that the Leipzig is on its last legs, hopefully, and will go down not in not too far future. Leipzig is sinking. What a pity, I guess. Not at all. Too late. Could have been faster. And we are going to shoot at anything and anyone that moves here, which most likely is going to be this thing here. Yeah, we need to fix the flooding. Once we fix the flooding, we will get the speed bump and also some efficiency. Yeah. These two floodings are gone, we can't do anything about them. Which is one of the reasons we'll probably release it. But even so, we can still outrun just about anything. And here is this destroyer. Well, I'm going to get Nelson to shoot at that, because ideally I want to sink the warships. We can chase, as I said, the convoy can be chased down anytime, and the AI has unlimited number of merchant ships, so it doesn't matter anyways in the big scheme of things, except that we might get some command points for it or something like that. But ultimately it's really the warships that matter. And here comes down Leipzig finally, and the seabed's not too far here. It's okay. And I'm changing the way how my ships are going to run, because I do want them to catch up with all of these merchants and sink them. I'm not too worried about this guy anymore. He is, or she is, going to go down pretty soon. She's dead in the water, so still shooting. Anyway, so she's down. Anyway, so I'll close the episode here, I guess, and once again, because this is just going to be the slaughter of innocents, so I'll just show towards the end sinking of these ships, and thank you for watching, and once again, I hope you enjoyed this.